targets N9.6bn by BOAMODU, Abuja. Concessionaire of Kainji and Jebba Hydroelectric Plants, Mainstream Energy Solutions Limited, MESL, has injected a fresh $26 million, about N9.360 billion, into the Kainji Hydro Power Plant to rehabilitate its hydro turbine generator Unit 1G7. The agreement for the rehabilitation project was signed with General Electric, GE, in Abuja, yesterday. The rehabilitation, which is expected to be completed in 24 months, will add 80 megawatts, MW, of electricity to the company's generation, raising its power generation from both Kainji and Jebba Hydro power plants to about 1,000 MW. The two plants have a combined installed capacity of about 1,330 MW. Speaking at the signing ceremony, Chairman of MESL, Colonel Sani Bello, RTD, said his company was committed to the concession of Kainji and Jebba plants with a view to significantly improving power supply to the Nigerian society. He said negotiations for the rehabilitation of Unit 2G6 of the Jebba plant was ongoing and that shortly, the rehabilitation of that unit would commence to further increase power output from Mainstream's operations by another 96 MW. The chairman, however, said that his company would not be able to fully meet its side of the bargain unless the federal government made good its pledge by promptly paying for power generated by the company. We can't meet our own side of the bargain unless our partners in the concession also meet their own side of the agreement. So far, the agreement has been truncated, but we have managed to survive and keep our heads above water. I hope that payments are substantially made as agreed. We have got a lot of outstanding invoices, he said. Colonel Bello noted that the N701 billion payment guarantee of the federal government, which was meant for invoices between January this year and December 2018, was very significant. He said that initiative would provide up to 80% of invoices payment within the period, describing it as a significant, as it brought about a rise in invoices payment of from between 25% and 30% to 80%. The managing director, engineering, Lamu Adu, said of yesterday's rehabilitation deal between Mainstream and GE, this strategic gesture is in line with Mainstream's capacity recovery obligations under the concession agreement with the federal government of Nigeria. And it is also our contribution towards the incremental power supply program of the government. The rehabilitation work is expected to commence immediately and will be carried out by GE/Ostrong of France. When 1G7 was in operation up to September 1, 2014. However, I must mention that when we took over in 2013, the unit was out of operation for the previous 7 years. So when we took over, we took the initiative to see if we could recover it, even if in full capacity. We succeeded, but unfortunately, the reliability then was very poor. The safety risk of it was on the high side, so we decided to shut it down, considering the age and the fact that it had never gone through statutory overhaul since commissioning. The rehabilitation is expected to last for 24 months at an estimated cost of $26 million, about N8.280 billion using the N360/$1 exchange rate.